Hi, thanks for tuning in for episode 7 of HayleyMayCreate. It is January 20th, 2026, and I'm just trying to be a little more on the ball this year of keeping track of my knitting goals and turning up on here just to help myself stay accountable. And it's been kind of a slow start to the year, which has been nice. And I am just doing this episode about sort of my 2026 goals. Hopefully, it will be a better year than last year. And to get things started, I have chosen a word of the year to keep myself on track, and that is committed. I want to commit to showing up and getting things done with my knitting, and I also want to try some new crafts. Maybe I'll finally do those crochet rubles in the closet, or pick up some more cross stitch. I have some like cross stitch bookmark patterns that I've wanted to try, and just take the time to do those things because I found out that I am a better parent when I have a little bit of me time. And I am also committed to timing my projects and just my knitting projects, as well as the like hand exercises I do with the kit from the knitting PT. I was inspired to time things by Elizabeth is Knitting. She uses Toggl Track, and I'll put a little picture of it here. And I think it's going okay. I at first was gonna just start timing things that I start in 2026, but then I kind of wanted to see how much time I actually spend knitting. So I've been timing things where they are too. And I'm also using the really cool Excel spreadsheet that's put up by Mariah Knits. And you can put in your whole stash, and then it automatically like calculates how many yards you've used up and how many grams you've used up. And then it's just this year has like at the top of your individual page, like your stats for how you're doing. So I'm really excited to use that again this year. I did it last year, but I had like done it partway through the year, and it was just, I didn't really keep up with it. So hoping to be a little bit more productive with that. So my main goals this year are to decrease my stash and also start a gift knit box, because I have found that a lot of times I want to make something for someone if they have a birthday or an event, but I just don't have enough time to actually do it. So it would be nice to have a box of items that I could just pull from whenever there's something to celebrate and somebody who's I think would appreciate a knit gift. I also want to focus on things that I can add more easily into my wardrobe. There are so many beautiful pullovers and tops and stuff that sometimes I buy on Ravelry, but they don't necessarily fit into what I would wear in my daily life. And so I want to focus maybe more on cardigans, things that I could just add over my current stuff, and shawls, things like that. When it's because I live in Florida, it's just hot, and sometimes when it's really hot out, it's really cold inside, so it'd be nice to have shawls and cardigans. I also got this year. It's sort of my hanging to knit queue. I have a queue on Ravelry, but I just haven't kept up with it. So I thought having this would be better. Some of them are wound, some of them are not. And then I just put little index cards with what they are. So I'm excited to do that and sort of see if that keeps me on track a little more. And then I am looking forward to the rest of the year. I am in a Ko-fi group for Knitting Tipsy, and she did a Galentine's yarn exchange where everyone got 14 skeins of yarn and then wound off like 20 grams, and then you would mail it to the person you were assigned to. And so we've all done that, and I have my box, and so I'm excited to open that starting February 1st and just see what's in it and what I can create. I watched quite a few Advent videos by Knitted by Whitney just to get some ideas of things, and then I'll see what happens when I open up my box and what I want to make. And I'm also using that as motivation to start those yarns and turn them into projects, because they were just really fun to see and pull out of their boxes. And now I really want to kind of make them into things. So we will see how I do. My plan is to just do one more video this month, and I will talk about how big my stash is, and we'll see how productive I've been. But no guarantees. Thanks for watching. Bye.